What's going on, you dogs? Welcome back to another video. So it's been a while since I've actually vlogged or been behind a camera. I think it's been since 2021, so now 2022 obviously. Can't believe it's March already, time's flying. My holidays are finally over. I just got back from LA and Vegas, and I also had a little quick trip to Gold Coast. That's all over now, so I'm back into YouTubing. I'm gonna be working on the cars again, and I have a lot of content for you guys. I still have to build the AMG, and I still have a whole new build on the DC2, and that's what we're getting stuck into today. I'm sure everyone that watches my YouTube videos knows that I have a JDM front DC2 with a B18 turbo. After a lot of thinking, I've thought that I don't want to go B18 anymore. I want to do a K-swap. So we're going to be ripping out my B18 C2, which is fully built, turbo, pretty much all the fucking goodies. And we're going to be going to a K-swap instead. So this is what it looks like now. So yeah, it's fully shaved bay. Everything's tucked. It's neat. 3076, all the goodies. It made 347 kilowatt, which is I think 500 horsepower or somewhere around that. So it makes a fair bit of power. But the only thing is, I don't want this much power in this car because I want to be able to daily drive this car. I'm going to be going to a K20 or a K24. I still haven't decided which motor yet. I haven't even been looking at motors. I just know that I want to do a K-swap. So I finally found a buyer for this motor, and he's came and checked it out, said it's all good. So I'm going to be pulling this out, and then we're going to be putting a K20 in. I know a lot of people will probably thinking like, why would I be pulling out this motor if it's running perfectly and everything? But I think personally for me, I'm not a track guy, I'm a stance guy, and I love my stance wheels with stretch tires, and running this tire setup with airbags with this motor is just not safe for me. And I know that I'm not going to be putting on some chunky tires or anything on this car. It is a full stance car, like a show car, so I don't intend on pretty much using any of that power anyways. It was cool, it was fun while it lasted, but it's just not for me. So I thought I may as well just get rid of the motor. I'd rather see someone else enjoy it and use it for what it was made for. And I'll just do a K-swap, and to be honest, I was always against K-swaps, but I guess everyone matures one day and everyone finally realizes that K-swap's better. Alright, so first things first, got the wheels off. Now I'm draining the oil. After I drain all the oil and stuff, I'll drain the coolant, get all the fluids and everything out of the motor, and then I can start disassembling all the turbo, manifold, all that kind of stuff, all the lines. Let's go. Alright, so I've taken everything out of the engine bay now. All the radiator and everything's disconnected. All the wiring loom, intercooler piping, turbo manifold, everything's disconnected. All the fuel lines, everything. The only thing that's left to take out is the actual engine mount itself. And then after I undo the engine mounts, the motor should come out. So this is inside the car right now. Fully stripped, no dash. While I have the dash out, I'm just going to clean up all the wiring and tuck all the wiring and everything, and clean up the interior. Yeah, just got the engine crane out, ready to pull the motor out. I'm just going to tape up the bay, put rags everywhere so it doesn't scratch the engine bay, so I don't have to respray it. I'm going to be doing this by myself, so it's going to be hard for me to record. I'm just going to set the camera up somewhere, and yeah, wish me luck. Alright boys, so it's been a couple of days since I vlogged pulling the engine out of the DC2, but I've actually finally sold the motor and I've dropped it off already. So right now the DC2 engine bay is fully empty and there's nothing in there. Well, I mean, there is things in there, but there's no motor in there. So I'll quickly show you guys how the engine bay looks like right now. So as you guys can see, there's no engine in there now. I've taken everything out. I've sold the whole B series engine package. So I sold the engine, gearbox, wiring harness, drive shafts, shift linkages, ECU, radiator, pretty much every single thing you need to turn a car on. I'm doing either a K20 or a K24, I'm still not sure. I'm most likely am going to be doing a K24, but I guess we'll see what happens. That's pretty much it for the whole B series to K series swap. I don't really have any more content for that, but I did have a customer drop off an S15 boot and a Spec R wing, I think it is. I don't really know much about S15s, but he did drop off a spoiler, and this is it. So I have the boot and spoiler pretty much sanded down, ready to go. I just need to go over the boot one more time with 800 grit sandpaper. So yeah, it's got the third brake light and all that. Taking it all out so I can paint behind it. With the boot, it's pretty much ready to go. I did have to drill new holes for that spoiler to fit because that spoiler didn't actually come off this boot. and there was an extra hole there which I've welded and filled and primed. And then I've also got another 2 holes there, and then this little one is just for the wiring for the brake light to sit, so I have to drill that out as well. So this has been sanded down with 400 grit sandpaper, but I do need to take it an extra bit and go to 800 grit sandpaper, and then we can finally paint it. So the color is off of S15, it's a pewter gray. This is a factory color, OEM color, a beautiful color, looks very nice, and I can't wait to paint it. It's my first time painting this silver, so it should be good. Alright, so everything's wiped down with wax and grease remover and sanded down, ready to go. The only issue I'm having is when I was sanding, I had little burn throughs, and I went back to bare metal, if it wants to focus. Right there where my finger is. So I've got a bit of primer in a can. I'm using the Pro Excel Express Build. This primer is really good for like little touch-ups and stuff, so I'm just gonna quickly go around all the bare metal spots. I think there's only like 2 or 3, and then I'm gonna mix up the paint and we're ready to go. Heater's set up, my little DIY heater. Little fan over there is set up. All the cars are moved out, except for the DC2 that's wrapped up in plastic. And yeah, we're ready to go. Let's do this. Alright boys, so today I'm going to be painting by myself, so I don't have anyone to film for me. So all I'm going to be doing is setting up the camera somewhere over there on the paint table. I'm not exactly sure how much of it you're going to be able to see, but fuck it, we're going to paint anyway, so let's go. I dropped my fucking respirator and I fucking broke it, so I had to put a bit of masking tape on it so it doesn't keep falling off. I just finished the base coat, just about to do the clear coat now. So the heater's actually doing a really good job. It's really warm in here now, so it's perfect for clear coat now. So I'm just gonna quickly mix it up, smash some clear on, and that's it, we're done. Alright, so I just finished up with the clear coat. Came out really nice. A few little bits of dust here and there, but I'm going to be buffing it out anyways. But yeah, it looks really nice. Came out really good. So this is the spoiler and boot put together now. It's all painted and buffed. Try to show you guys the color. So that's the S15 pewter grey. And yeah, it looks pretty good. So pretty much all I did was shave the 2 holes that were here. There's a hole there and a hole here, and I drilled the new holes for the spoiler. And then there was also a Sylvia badge here, so we debadged it, gave it that shaved look as well. And then yeah, I polished this up as well. This is all fucking faded and stuff, so polish that up, and yeah, it looks really good. Nice and flat, nice and smooth. Really cool. Nice. Alright, well that's going to end this week's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are keen for the DC2 K-swap. I know I'm very excited and I can't wait to show you guys everything that we're going to do. I'm going to record every single thing we do, like all the painting, all the custom work we need to do, pretty much everything. So I hope you guys are ready for that stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed the painting in this video, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.